Hello, welcome to Tales of the 20-Sided.
Way! Whoa!
Excellent, as usual. Thank you for joining us. If you are watching for the first time, welcome. We stream on Twitch every Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, with this beautiful bunch of weirdos over here. Or that way, I don't know which way it is. And we play D&D. And exciting. Guys, talk.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, we release new episodes of the campaign the following Friday at 8:30 GMT. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps us with the algorithm. And make sure to hit that bell so you miss none of our upcoming content.
Ollie, you're up.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'm stepping
you. I mean, be prepared. You can go, Martin, if you want. You can go if you want.
Did you know we have a TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook? Follow us, please.
And a Twitter.
And a Twitter. I fucked up already.
Oh, good.
You didn't.
This is smooth.
Silent like butter.
Silent like butter.
And for all of you watching us here with Amazon Prime, did you know you can subscribe to your favourite Twitch streamer for free because you have Prime? You don't have to pay for it. Comes out Big Jeff's pocket. Doesn't auto-renew, so you got to do it every month. You can give it to whoever you want.
Big Jeff.
Us. Every month. Us. Yeah, do it. Click it. Go on. Do it.
Yep.
Yes.
Is it me?
It's you.
Okay. I'm going to shout out our sponsors, Pitter Patter Emporium. Pitter Patter Emporium provide high quality 3D printed miniatures for all your tabletop games. They have a vast range of characters, classes, and races available. And if you can't find what you need, then they also offer a custom printing service where you can design your own miniature on Hero Forge or Eldritch Foundry. Download the STL, and the guys over at Pitter Patter Emporium will print it for you for a fraction of the cost. They are a UK-based company, so always good to support. You can check out their full range of minis, tabletop accessories, and 3D printing services at pitterpatteremporium.etsy.com or pitterpatteremporium.co.uk. And they provide some very cool minis like Pebbles.
Beautiful. Look at her. She looks amazing. So good.
Yeah, go check them out. Is his discount code still running?
Yes.
We have a discount code as well. If you buy minis, what's the discount code?
TOT20.
Wonderful. Put the discount code in and get some discount off your minis. Go buy some. They're brilliant.
Nice. Are we all done? Race, have you got anything to say?
Oh yeah. I'd like to thank all the viewers for watching us and taking time. Especially a big shout out for Eddie's family. Hello, family.
Hi.
I think it's just my dad watching on his iPad.
Hiya.
Anyone watching, our biggest viewership comes from the US. So anyone watching on YouTube, I will add translation to most of those, especially Reese's, just so you can actually understand what anyone just said. They all say hi. That is beautiful. Hi. Also, me and Emma yesterday recorded a podcast with a group called Lich Please. They are a YouTube channel and podcast provider. And our podcast that we recorded yesterday will be up next Saturday. all going well at their end, I'd assume. We will put some links on our socials at some point for those guys, but if you are watching, go and check them out. Lich, please. They're a couple of great guys. We had a lot of fun doing it. I won a competition. So, yeah. Check those guys out. Look out for our episode that we did with them. And hopefully we'll have lots more of stuff like that to come, with collaborations and podcasts and the alike. It was very smooth, guys. I'm very proud of all of you. It was seamless, absolutely seamless. No one will ever know. Yeah, we'll just in post, which we don't do. We will just correct any. No, we won't. I think that's everything. Ed, roll the intro. So, to pick up, what has been happening? You guys had been recently resting in a tavern after getting into some combat with Ricker from the Velvet Blade, minding your own business, doing the little tasks that you wanted to do to fill your time, when unfortunately the ground started to shake, the walls started to crumble, and the tavern you were situated in was no longer. When the dust settled, you saw a cloaked figure who was causing havoc in the city of Eldoria. You looked around and noticed that Kef, unfortunately, was underneath some rubble. After trying to free him, you were unable to. He was pretty trapped. You did stabilize him for as long as possible, but were under the impression that with crushing injuries, he may succumb eventually. Not wanting to dilly-dally for too long, which is a great term, you approached the individual in the cloak, who advised that they are Tal Rashar, a deity. After a bit of back and forth, they summoned some creatures towards you, and in the midst of a combat with these creatures, an old friend arrived in General Winforth, with his eyes dark, staring at you with bad intentions. You fought long and hard, with Pebbles standing face to face with a deity at times. You did complete and win that combat, with the loss of General Winforth in his undeadly state, and the loss of Pebbles, who was taken to the Shadowfell. Pebbles, on arrival, became part of a chain gang, and another familiar face joined in the half-orc of Grok. The rest of you left the remains of Eldoria, headed to a nearby village. You set up camp for the evening, and as setting up camp, resting, weary, a light appeared, and the fabric of reality sort of cut in half as Maggie approached from out of it. and said, I think we need to have a conversation. That is where we will pick up. I am going to put some sort of music on. That one will do.
Maggie!
Mags.
Yep. Get my... There. As Maggie says to you, I think we need to have a conversation. Is there anything you guys that are there say or do?
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna rush over to Maggie, but I'm just gonna stop right in front of her, and I'm just gonna gently, just poke her to make sure she's real.
She just stands there, and she looks at you,
Is she solid?
and she is solid. Roll me an insight check.
Oh no, I ain't sorted my dice out.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, the panic!
Whilst
I forgot
you
about-
sort dice out, Rose Full Gaming, thank you for the follow.
I forgot
Muchas
about
gracias.
Yeah. I'm still going to add that sound to when people follow and sub, by the way. Has everyone else sorted out dice? Or is it just Emma, the bad D&D player? No, Ollie hasn't either. Ollie's not on the overlay currently, so he can get away with it.
I
6. I got 6.
Jeremiah, my eyes deceiving me. Is that Maggie over there?
it is.
What did you roll, Maeve? Did you roll just, sorry?
Yeah, 6.
Maggie doesn't look her normal, weird... You would know that Maggie always looks a bit serious, looks a bit weird, looks a bit crazy. She still looks the same physically, but her aura, her facial expressions are softer.
I'm gonna back away.
Okay.
I'm just gonna back away slowly, and I'm gonna get to the guys and be like, "That doesn't. It looks like Maggie. It doesn't feel like Maggie."
Excuse me, are you still the same person we met in the library?
I
You-
am. Yes. And you will, at some point, go into that room again, Misha.
Okay. Did you manage to make it out? Obviously, with everything going on, did anyone else make it out? Do you know?
Not many. I'm sorry to say. Unfortunately, there may be some friends or loved ones that you may want to have in your thoughts this evening.
I mean, you must admit, you must apologise. I mean, we are quite confused of what's been going on recently with this demon, evil person coming, this guard and destroying everything. And have you got a lot of answers, or are you just as confused as we are?
I have some. I do have some. Probably not as many as you're hoping for, but I have some that I can give you. And that is why I'm here. It is no mere luck that you are alive. Those markings that you bear are symbols of protection. There is a reason that back there, Tal Rashar was not able to and did not attack you.
And how long have you known this?
Ever since you walked into a library, I knew that you were special, Jeremiah. But then when you got those markings for the first time, it was confirmed. And then when you met friends, when you brought them to me, I knew that what I feared was happening with the darker gods is actually happening. And the Primordials have picked people to do their bidding when they no longer can.
you didn't think to tell us this?
Would you have believed a crazy woman in a
Guys,
library?
Where is Maggie 2?
What?
She's right there.
No, that's Maggie 1. Usually there's Maggie 2 that speaks as well, where she's like, no, you can't tell them yet. There's no Maggie 2.
I believe that was a facade. The creature we're looking at right now is, I'm assuming, are you a god as well?
I am.
And
Yes.
do you go by the name Maggie, or do you have a different name?
I have a different name. And it won't surprise any of you because you had all guessed it in break last week.
Would you like to
My
tell us?
name is Clipserax.
Is that with a C or a K?
It's with a. You're not there.
I'm not there, but I'm just.
It's in your handbook that you have. It's with a C.
Like
I
you had to
didn't
tell
think
me.
gods could be here.
Gods are here. They are everywhere. Unfortunately, Maggie 2, as you call it, is one of the issues of me being normal and here. We have all taken on issues and things that make us weaker in different forms. And that is one that is inherent in this form that I take.
But it's gone now. What's different now and before?
The fact that the world is ending and I'm here to help you. When the deities took over from the primordials, there were agreements put in place. Agreements such as we will not show our true faces. Agreements such as no deity would be able to weaken the will of any primordials or people of their choosing. That is why you have been chosen. That is why a deity is not going to be able to hurt you. That is not going to last very long.
And obviously, when you've mentioned that you're not meant to involve yourselves, is the reason why Le Rashad is decided to change this, or?
Harashar and a few others, I'm unsure which ones yet, are trying to bend things to their will. They are bored of being where they are currently and ruling what they rule, and want to be in charge of everything that you see, everything that you hear.
But why now? Do you know? Is the reason why now?
The veil rend is due any day.
The what?
Well, the veil rend.
And
You say, why did we trust you if you told us this? We've been coming
I
to
didn't say you wouldn't trust me. I said you wouldn't believe me.
We've believed everything else you've told us.
Not
And you seem to have known all
entirely.
of this from the start.
I didn't know everything from the start. I had confirmation.
Did you know more than us?
Yes. But I have a duty. I cannot just tell people stuff that I think might happen. I cannot just tell people that in a couple of days this might happen, in a couple of days that might happen, in a year this might happen. I have to be sure, Jeremiah. And this is the confirmation that is needed to make actions and make myself present in front of you now. And I'm doing so.
But you said that the gods can't hurt us, but they've killed our Kef and they've taken our pebbles.
They did not kill anyone.
Jeff survived there.
Says he could have been eaten by a monster.
He was alive when you left him.
We know.
Buildings collapsing is not the deity taking hand upon him.
Okay. And you said that this protection is not going to last. Is there a timeline? Is there a...
During the Veil Rend, magic goes weird, uncontrollable. That is something beyond even my capabilities to ascertain the information of what is going to happen in what way. Will magic weaken? I don't know. Will it become stronger? I do not know. All I do know is that if there's any time that they are going to be able to do anything, it is during the Veil Rend.
Okay. Well, can I ask you, Madam Clipsmurpsarax, can I ask you, did you know that I had a part of one of those shards inside of me?
I did not until I looked inside you myself. That is why I gave Jeremiah the book, to try and give him the information.
Rather than tell us.
Yes.
Do you have any more information about myself?
Do not.
Okay, so what now? What do we do now?
The amulet needs recovering. Every single piece of it. That is what they are after. If they have that, they have more power than anything possible. They seem to have ascertained a part of it from you. I know of one more part and where it is.
Okay.
But as soon as possible, and I will help as much as I can. You must get hold of every single shard.
Is it with this evil god, and he's got a few of his friends, and you don't know who? Do you have a few friends? And couldn't you're asking a few of us trying to fight a god. I mean,
I'm not asking you to fight a god. I'm not. I'm asking you to get there before the gods. They will be tied up by us. We will do everything we can to make sure they do not have the time or the energy to be able to get there ahead of you. But I need you on the ground getting the pieces. And this isn't a question. I'm telling you I need you to do it. You are champions of the primordials. You have been chosen by them. There is a reason for that. It will not just be Eldoria that ends up in the state that it is in now.
You're talking about destruction of Ethany?
I'm talking of not destruction of what we see fit as a living, breathing world, but not what they see fit as a living, breathing world. That is how they want this place to look. That is how they want it to run. They want to build armies of undead.
Well, do you know where the piece is, did you say? I mean, lead the way and I'll try my best.
It is last seen near Verdantia. There is an oracle there named Heli. She will help you.
Oracle called Heli.
Heli, yes.
Could you get us our two friends back before we go? Because we would very much like to go with them.
You will be reconnected. And once you are reconnected, your first job will be to get any part of the amulet you absolutely can.
Okay, so that's the first part is in Verdantia. I mean, is there any other information you give us of the other parts, or?
I need to find out where they are. I do not
Right,
know.
okay.
I do not even know if they're of this plane right now. This is a highly magical item that does not... It transcends magic. It does not allow for location of an object easily.
Okay, right.
If it did, I would go and get them myself. Having boots on the ground in the form of you allows me to do that.
I mean, what about, can you imbue us with some of your voodoo magic to help us along the way?
Cannot, I'm afraid. But I will be here. And I won't be far away from you at any point.
Okay. If we need to contact you, is there a certain way we can get a hold of you, or?
You will know where to find me. It will be obvious.
What, like a library?
She just gives you a smirk.
Is there any way you can help? I mean, I'm not okay, but my two friends, Jeremiah and Maeve, they're very badly hurt. Any way you can help with that?
I can give you the advice of rest. You will
That's
need
fine.
it.
You need rest regardless.
Oh, don't mind him. It's just a prickle bush.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
I am deeply sorry that I didn't tell you before, Jeremiah. But you have to understand
Sure.
that causing panic among people is not my job, and is not a requirement, and is not needed for anyone.
Understood.
Then I shall leave you to it.
How do we reconnect with his friends before you go? You said we will, but how?
You will see.
I would like to be told.
I
She
think.
just gives you a wink and a smile. And you see a flash of white light as she leaves.
Wow.
Oh, she was as useful as ever.
Yeah, man. Jeremiah, I think she's given us information that, I mean, she's a guard. I think she can't do everything for us, though.
I mean, by that
I
same
think she
sentence, she's
could.
a god. She could.
Right. Yeah, but do you not think that they've got laws and rules that they have to abide to?
When it suits them, it seems.
I mean, what really is upsetting you right now? She's trying to help, saving the world.
It's just another thing to be beholden to, isn't it? It's not bad enough with the Varro and the Jerricks and God knows what my parents are. Now it's this, and it's the wings. And she's had information this entire time and has deigned not to tell us because it hasn't suited her. I'm sick of people keeping things from me.
Jeremiah, I don't think it's a fact of her keeping information from you. I think she might not have been allowed to tell us or tell you any information. Maybe she
Sure.
might not know anything about your
Sure.
your past. You don't believe that?
No.
Would you say in some way you're similar by keeping the information from us as a group?
When
I mean,
did I
you-
keep information from you exactly?
You didn't tell us
I've
about
been pretty open about all of it since the beginning.
You didn't tell us about the wings.
I didn't know about the wings.
I'm not saying it bothers me. I completely understand. I'm just saying that we've all kept some information from each other. That's why you've got to accept things as they are and try and move on with the times. That's what I've learned in my past. You can't cling on to the past. You've got to move on.
But you are clinging on to the past because you want to find out your past.
I'm not clinging on to it. Who I was in the past doesn't make me who I am now, is what I'm trying to say. And me, yeah, I want the information, but I'm not getting upset about it. I think we just need to save people who we can. Do you not want to save anyone?
I didn't say that. When did I say I didn't want to save people?
I'm saying you seem more upset just because someone held information about,
Again,
or she may be holding
it would appear
information.
my entire life has been information withheld from me.
Right, okay. Is there anything you can do about that right now?
I suppose not.
Then what can we do? Let's do something that we can do, maybe.
But as I say, we can't do anything but rest right now.
And then after, we make our way to this little village we're making our way to, and then
It's the closest destination. I suppose we have to head towards Verdantia.
we'll go there. I'm just saying, I understand where you're coming from, Jeremiah. I really do. I'm just saying, by holding on
Sounds
to a lot
like
of
it.
anger. If you keep holding on to anger, it'll consume you in the end, is all I'm saying. You can be angry, but if you keep it inside all the time, and you hold on to it,
I'm not keeping it inside.
I can see by your face that you're not. But if you cling on to it, is what I'm saying, you'll end up becoming the thing that you resent the most.
Keeps me warm.
You wanna chip in at all, Maeve, or
Maeve's just sat on the floor with like an armful of mushrooms, just going like this, looking between you.
They're definitely funny mushrooms.
I mean, I told you from the start, Jeremiah, I'll help as much as I can to help your past and find as much information. But like I said, you can't keep blaming everybody and anything. And you've got a lot of people to blame.
Do you know what you should do? I think we should go to bed, and then tomorrow we'll wake up and it will all just have been a dream. And it will be fine. Everything will have gone back to normal. We'll all be okay. No one will be angry. There'll be more mushrooms for me. And it'll be good.
Something tells me this isn't something we're going to wake up from.
A lot of people.
Well, not if you have negative Nelly thoughts like that. No.
I'm sorry. I'll wish and hope that this is all a dream.
That's better.
Just save your prayers to a lot of people that may have passed.
Yeah.
And get some rest. I think there's gonna be a long road ahead of us. You two want to rest up, and I'll shut down and keep sentry, make sure no one comes near. I'll try my best.
I'm just going to look at you, pop one mushroom in my mouth and go, okay, and then just literally flop back in a starfish and go to sleep.
Jeremiah will run his bedroll as far away from Misha as he can.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Misha's going to shut himself down and put himself into sentry mode.
Okay. With the long day that you've had, you get your heads down. Try and get some rest. Possible flashes of imagery that you've seen over the past few hours drifting into your memories. And you can mark long rests on your sheets. You're dead, Kef, so I don't know why you're asking. Pebbles, you can also mark long rest on your sheet.
Whoop whoop.
With an uneventful evening
In the
being
cell.
shown to your mirrored cell that you have
Mirrored cell?
in the middle of the mirrored labyrinth of where you are currently being held. Pebbles, you would awaken first to some loud snoring. and you would open your eyes to see the tavern that you fell asleep in, surrounded by the rest of your group, and the snoring is coming from Kef. So you can put us all in the overlay.
Just you wait till I wake up.
And you are all back together. I'm going to delete that spam. Thank you very much. Not interested.
Can I wake up?
Do I? Oh, go on.
Pebbles has awoken first from this, what was supposed to be short rest that you were all taking, and seemed to, you seem to all fall asleep.
Have I noticed how Pebbles has arrived? Because obviously I am still aware. I'm sat there, but obviously I still know what's going on. So do I stay?
You're currently switched off. So no, you would not.
I open
Can
my
I wake
eyes and I've rubbed my wrists. And I just sit there for a minute. And I turn my head and I check what's around me.
What's around you is the room that you fell asleep in. You are all in different rooms. You're all just sort of a bit muddled, a bit mixed up. You just doing menial tasks. Had fallen asleep, you must have, and...
So I must... Because I swear I was in my own room, weren't I?
You were.
So...
Others were doing bits and pieces. We didn't describe everything that was in the short rest, so people would have moved rooms, had small conversations, done little bits and pieces. And, yeah.
I check my bag for my amanthracite.
Your amanthracite is in your bag.
Good. I just stroke my bag a little bit. I pat it.
Okay.
Ooh. And I sort of breathe a sigh of relief.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get up. I'll just toddle into the room next to me.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
Maeve, you've been asking me desperately if you can wake up, so Maeve. And Jeremiah, you would hear knocking.
I'm going to run and rag open the door.
Okay.
And then when I see Pebbles, I'm going to literally jump on her and hug her.
Okay. You can all hear Kev snoring. He is laid in the hallway.
I take Maeve's arms and I pry them off of me. And I
She's
go...
literally like this. Like,
I'm guessing you had a similar slumber.
The fall of Eldoria.
Seeing this, I'm going to see Kef and I'm going to cuddle Kef.
Can Misha just walk past everyone? I want to go downstairs and I want to look outside, see if everything's the same, basically.
You currently haven't been switched back on. You had shut down for some reason and are currently off. You are just in a sort of hunched sort of cube just by the door.
Like a Wally.
Yeah.
Does Maeve hugging me wake me up?
It would, yeah.
I go and knock on... Oh, sorry. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, because the last thing I remember is being crushed by a building. And so as soon as it wakes up, his first reaction is to pick the heavy stone up and try and throw it. Or get it off him.
As you go like that, you would open your eyes and see Maeve right in front of you.
Maeve's going to hold her arms out like she's flying.
Yeah.
I'm just lift her up like... What are you doing?
Well, I was hugging you, but now I'm flying.
Why are you hugging me?
Because you were dead. You were buried under some
Oh,
rocks
wait.
and we couldn't get you out.
Yeah, it definitely felt that way. It slowly puts her down.
Okay.
Can I look out the window? Do we have a window in this room?
You do. Yeah. What are you looking for? It's a clear
Eldoria.
day. Eldoria stands. You were in the tavern.
I'm going to knock on Misha's head. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
You hear a
Yoo-hoo!
slight whirring as you do that. And
Does anyone know where the on switch is for this one? I start poking at different points.
I withdraw my blade and I knock him on the head with the pommel.
the whirring gets a bit louder, and
We're trying to wake him up, not knock him out again.
you
Start
see
knocking
a head pop out,
Oh.
and you are now
Try
awake.
knocking him.
You are now on. You are there.
You wake up to see me about to kick you.
Suffice to say, I think we all experienced that.
Yes.
Jeremiah, do you remember when I told you to think positive and we'd all wake up and it would all be a dream, and you said no, we weren't going to wake up and it would be this. Do you remember that, Jeremiah?
I mean, I
you
remember
remember me
saying I
being
don't
right?
think we would.
Do you remember me being right there, like with it? Because that's what I remember.
Okay. Well done for being right. I don't have a prize to give you right now, but
Oh, he's sassy, isn't he?
Jeremiah is sassy today.
Who put 2 pence in him?
He was very, 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 very mad with Misha in the dream.
Oh,
Misha's gonna
Misha.
stand up, and I like to walk towards the door, and then spin
Okay.
round, and then say to the group, "I believe we've got a mission. Yeah, we need to go to the library."
No, someone slap him again. Turn him back off. That's the wrong setting.
I kick
Quick.
him.
and what mission would this
Flip
be?
him. Flip the settings.
We all had the same dream, I believe.
I mean,
kick
him.
Misha had
Is
it.
it? Yeah.
We all saw Maggie there, yeah? In that reality. So maybe we need to go to see Maggie in this one.
You saw Maggie.
He's in
Right.
260, but can someone switch him on and off again, please?
I'm trying. I'm kicking him.
Okay.
Pebbles, please. Please don't do that.
I just watch him.
Can I start like trying to push on his head and push him back down into the
Can you even reach my head?
stasis
How
mode?
tall are you?
I'm going to climb up his leg.
I've got a Maeve on my leg. Does anyone want to take her off?
I'm just staring at him suspiciously, as I did last time he used 260.
We've got a mission, guys. We've had the same dream. We need to go to the library.
Can we go to the general's
Why
house
does-
then?
Right, what is going on? You disappeared. I died. And now he sounds different.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an explanation. Does somebody else?
It seems that we were a party to some kind of farce.
So basically, I got zapped away to the Feywild for a bit and met some friends. And they told me that I needed to be careful. Then I came back and you'd killed a big monster. And then when I did come back, all of these red spikes had come out the ground and were sticking up everywhere. And there were these shadow monsters coming out trying to eat things. You were under a big pile of rubble and we couldn't lift the rock up. Then this god popped up and Pebbles was like, I don't like you, and like fronted up to him. And then Pebbles got zapped away. Oh no, she got put in a box first. He put her in a box and remade Schrodinger's cat. And then he made the general a zombie who tried to chop me in half. And then Jeremiah killed the general. Even though I said he was still in there, Jeremiah killed him. And then we had tried to run away, and then we were trying to go to sleep, and then Maggie popped out of a light cupboard. And then she told us that she was a god as well. And then she went back into the light cupboard, and then we went to sleep very grumpy, and then we woke up, and then you made me fly.
Back up a second. Since
There you
when
go.
was Mag's god?
Since always, apparently.
Yeah.
260 stands
Just
back.
now, if you want to go with that. Oh, and 260, this is the broken version of Misha. We did get him fixed. I'm not sure what's happened. We need like a reset switch on him, I think.
Oh,
He's not as nice as Misha.
excuse me. I'm not broken.
I'm not talking to you.
Misha has a rather grumpy twin who shares his body on occasion. Kev.
He's got split personality disorder.
I ain't grumpy. Nice to meet you. I'm 260.
Nicknamed Grumpy.
It's me.
Well,
Anyway,
I think Maggie has some explaining to do.
it looks like we all had the same. Well, the three of us, we all had the same premonition, as you want to see it, or
Misha
anything,
did.
or vision. What do you say?
Misha had that dream.
I'm sorry, you look a bit different without your wings.
You've never seen my wings.
You sure?
That told you,
Unless
did
there's
it?
there's something you'd like to. There's something you would like to share.
Nah. I'm all right.
While you're here, though, 260, if you would like some upgrades, the crazy little guy said that he would upgrade 260 for free because he likes you better than Misha. So if you want a laser, which he thought you would like, I suggest that we go get it while you're 260 before we turn you back to Misha, because Misha didn't want the laser.
Lasers sound baggy.
So shall we go get a laser while you're here, and then when Misha comes back, we can go like, "Ha, you've got a laser."
I feel like it's probably quite pressing. We speak with Maggie.
Yeah.
Find
Let's
out
stick
if
to-
any of what we just witnessed or experienced is true.
Well, that's what I just said, didn't I? Right at the beginning, when we all were discussing it. I said
And
the
I'm
Can we
mission.
go
And I'm
see the
agreeing
general
with you.
first?
Let's go see Maggie. Let's stick to the mission. Let's go.
Can we go see the general first?
No.
I would like to make sure that he's not dead.
Maybe.
Well,
If
I'm
Kev's
not
not
dead, he's
dead.
not going to be dead.
You'd never know. He was older than Kev. Maybe he was in the dream too, and he had like, if you die in your dream, sometimes you die in real life.
And if I'm not mistaken, Maeve, if Maggie is the same person we had in a dream, she'll tell you if he's alive or not. So that
I'd rather see for myself.
she's a god.
You say
Pebbles
that, but
starts
then
walking off down the stairs
Okay, where are you headed, Pebbles?
to the library.
Okay.
I'll follow.
I'm joining.
As I do, I'll reactivate the crimson right on my blades.
I'll follow. But can I be trying to use my telepathic speech to get hold of the general?
Okay. What are you saying?
I'm just going to say, Augustus, Hoggy, General.
No, that's so creepy.
4.
Maeve, you have been told not to refer to me as Oggy. Thank you.
No, you never told me that. Oh my god, you're alive.
Yes, I am. As are you.
I had a dream where you were dead. It was very sad. I cried for you.
Nice to know someone would miss me.
I would.
Is there anything else?
No, we'll come see you later.
Excellent.
As we're walking,
Mm-hmm.
and people following me, I'm just going to go, oh, so no one's going to ask me where I was.
I was just about to.
Of course
Oh.
you were.
I was actually just about to say how happy I am you're okay.
Aw, that's so cute.
I mean,
Well,
I tried to show you how happy I was and you pulled me off.
Because I honestly had no idea how we were going to rescue you from. Where is it that you went?
Well, see, even I don't really know. But apparently it was the Shadowfell.
We did wonder that. That's one of Tarash's domains.
Yeah, he had a really fancy schmancy palace with, like, mirrors and shit. It was pretty nice, to be fair. But do you know what, though? Guess who I saw there? Go on, have a guess.
Gwendara?
No.
Your mum and dad.
No. I'll give you one more guess.
More members of the Velvet Blade that you've not told us about.
Other family members of the Velvet Blade you haven't told us about?
No, Grok.
That
Grok
would not
was
have
there.
been one of my guesses.
No.
Grok was there. Don't know why. Don't know how we managed to survive, but
It's not
he
the
always
first
does.
time.
Mm-hmm.
He survived the fog the first time.
Yep, it seemed suspicious to me at first.
And he always... He knows something.
I always was suspicious, I told you guys.
Although, if her dream has any basis in fact, if what Maggie said about gods, essentially for some reason walking amongst us, I wonder if Grok is one, if he was able to resist what happened.
I mean, I don't know, because, I mean, he got shackled up with me, so...
True.
Unless...
That was a dream, though.
Maybe he's like a demigod. A mini-god, if you will. A half-god to some.
Unless,
A partial god to others.
unless he's trying to spy. He's been a spy for him, maybe. Still pretending. On behalf of Maggie, aka the goddess. She's
Did you
working
say-
with you.
Did you say the goddess then because you've forgotten her name?
That's correct, yes. I've even written it down.
What is her name? What is Maggie not her goddess name?
Clipserax.
Sounds like a medicine.
What
Like
would
a
it,
cough medicine.
what would it heal?
Sounds like something we put on the crops.
Well, Maggie or Clipserax has some explaining to do. And I'm not happy.
Are you ever happy?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're a grumpy bitch.
Why aren't you happy, Pebbles?
Hold on a second, Jeremiah. I am stunned, speechless, flabbergasted.
Well, you're obviously not speechless because you're talking.
Oh my god. Are you He's changed, I point at Misha. He's changed, I point at Jeremiah. And you've changed. And I point at Maeve and I go, what the fuck is happening?
Well, if someone would have let me hug them when I found out they were alive, then maybe I'd be okay.
Maybe you smell.
Here we go. I know you said you have one of mine.
Good one.
Yeah.
And Pebbles just walks like 10 feet in front.
Okay.
I'll try to keep pace.
Yeah, 260's marching.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk at the side of 260 and go, can you buy clippers? Clippers exist.
What, are you asking me if you can buy clippers in this realm?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't got nails, so I wouldn't know.
No, not for your nails, like hair clippers.
Hair clippers do
Are you
not
saying this
exist.
quietly?
There is no electronics
A
in this
razor
place.
blade.
You
A
can buy razor
razor
Are you
blades.
saying this?
Get some razors.
Can I hear her saying this?
You're not marching with the other two. I would say yeah.
You can get sheep shearers.
They would work.
What do you want a blade for?
To put with my collection of other ones.
No, I'm not going down this Mave hole.
Maple.
You must share a connection with Misha because that's something that Misha says. Can you see what Misha sees?
Yeah,
Can he see what you see?
you'd have to ask him.
Well, I tell you what, you go to sleep and I'll ask it and bring him back and I'll ask him.
I don't want to.
I want you to.
All right. We all do what Mave says. Yeah. All
That's what
hail
Misha
Mave.
says. That's exactly what Misha says.
Well, Misha's not here.
That is what Misha says.
You're speaking to 260 now.
I don't like that name. Can you get a better name, please?
Can you change your name, Mave?
Yeah.
Well, let's change it then.
I can steal a name if you'd like. I can take any name I want. I could even take your name.
Like you steal Pebbles. Who steal Pebbles?
No, I don't want the name Pebbles. But yeah, I could steal a name. I could steal your name. And then you wouldn't even know it.
Right. So there'll be two 260s then.
No, there wouldn't be 260s because your name would be mine.
And I would be Mave.
Nope.
And I'd ask loads of crazy questions, like I'd put your name with my bag of names, shall I?
Yeah, you can't steal my name.
Because I collect bags of names next to my
Yeah.
shearers.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Would you like one out of the collection?
What, shearers or names?
Names.
What names you got?
We've got Tommy.
Is it like some that I can hold?
You might be able to hold it. I don't know if you could hold it. You could try.
Well, whip it out then. Let's have a look.
I'm going to put my hand in. I'm going to hold out just my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything there, Mave.
Well, it's there, Luke. Can't you see it?
Misha's going to lean in. Do I see anything?
No.
No. Don't see anything there, Mave.
You're not special enough to hold it then, but you can have it.
And if I take it, then what?
Then you become Tommy.
Well, why can't I just put it in my bag?
No, you can't hold it. You can either take it or not have it.
Well, I don't want it.
Put it back in. Fine. Keep your rubbish name.
I'm glad we had this
Pebbles.
conversation.
Pebbles and Jeremiah, you would be starting to see the library off in the distance as you are approaching it.
Pebbles. I know it was just a dream, but I really am happy to see that you're okay.
I sort of just pat Jeremiah on the shoulder, and I go, "Thanks."
Oh, I'm
You
sure you would have found your way out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure I would have too.
It seems I have more confidence in your abilities than you do.
What do you mean?
You don't seem too sure.
What would have given you that impression?
I'm sure you would have found a way. You would have talked your way out of it eventually, I'm sure.
I talked my way into it. But yeah.
Yes, that's a good point. If we do meet Tal Rashar in
Do you
non-dream
think he'll
world,
remember?
Please don't square up to him again.
Do you think he'll remember? Do you think he knows? Do you think he remembers everything?
I don't know. He's the god of nightmares. If this was his doing, then I imagine he has some knowledge of the nightmare. He might hold a grudge.
Well, one more person on the list. It's fine.
How big's that list at this point?
There ain't enough trees. I'll put you that. I'll tell you that much.
You guys arrive at the library, opening the door whilst talking.
What do we know? What do I know about the goddess Clipthrax?
Roll me a religion check.
It's not as high as I would have wanted it to be. 12.
Not a massive lot. You know that the stuff that you do know suits Maggie very well. Features of sort of trickery and chaos and madness and knowledge all suit Maggie very well in how much you know Maggie.
Yes, trickery. Potentially like the dream we just experienced.
As you guys walk into the library, there is a usual cacophony of noise, as Maggie likes her libraries noisy.
Cacophony?
Cacophony, yeah.
Libraries, plural.
Likes her libraries noisy. That's what I said. That's the way that you say that sentence.
It's been like that for
Go ahead. Continue.
Thank you.
Nice.
Anything else you guys are going to question? The word cacophony, libraries, anything else?
It's a good word.
Thanks. And you are at the library. You do see Maggie off in the distance.
Hey! I shout.
Okay. She doesn't look.
I storm over there!
Okay.
The audacity.
I before Pebbles gets a chance to say anything further, I will say Maggie. I will get her attention by saying her name, hoping she turns around.
She doesn't turn.
I'm going to say to Pebbles, have you not learnt your lesson fronting up to God?
No, guess I'll have to resit that lesson. Maggie!
I'm going to hold my hand out and be like, go ahead.
As you storm over there. Yes, can I help you? Yes. What is it?
What isn't it? Oh, you're a god.
Please lower your voice before I lower it for you.
Oh, you're a god.
Confirmation.
Please stop talking, or I will make you stop talking.
God, I said that.
If you want to have a conversation, we will have a conversation. You do not march into my library, throwing words around.
Can we please
Do you have that straight, Pebbles?
Can we have a conversation, please, Maggie?
Yes, to the room, thank you.
The
I'm going to
room
slide
or
up
a
to
room?
Pebbles and just...
The room.
Oh, the room.
I'm going to slide up to Pebbles and just go, told you so.
A
I know.
snarler.
I know where that is. Follow me.
I also shoot Pebbles a look because we just had a conversation about you not squaring up to gods.
Misha wants to. He walks straight to the room. He knows where he's
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Or 260, should I say?
It's going to take some
Yeah.
getting used to saying 260. As 260 walks over to the room, opens the door. This room that you've all heard magical things about. You see what seems to be a cleaning cupboard. It's quite small. It's quite cramped for all of you to fit in. There's a mop bucket there. There's some cleaning supplies. There's some sort of scrap books that look like they need fixing, that possibly are sat around waiting for someone to get round to rebinding them and stuff like that.
So
Right, everyone in.
you
Everyone in.
wait. So the both times that you were in here, you just sat and played tag with a mop?
You'll see. Just everyone in.
Alright.
I must admit, this is not what I
Doesn't
imagined.
look-
No, you'll
Doesn't look
see.
like me and him will fit. Let alone all of us.
We'll all get in. It's all right.
I squish into the corner.
You all squeeze in.
Let's shut the door.
Okay.
It's a bit tight.
When does it start?
I'll be honest with you. I lied. I ain't seen this room.
What?
I just wanted to see if we don't go in this room or not. It's
Is
quite
it-
funny.
Is it not like a roller coaster where it'll start in a minute then?
What's a roller coaster?
If you're alive in a long, long time, you'll see.
Hey, Maeve, get your names out. Show
No,
everyone
you
your
didn't want
name.
my last one.
Show everyone your names.
I'm sorry, what?
It sounds so bad.
Get your names out.
Get your names out.
Get your names out.
That is not the way that you proposition a lady to get her names out. 260.
Oh, I do apologise. It's only a
Get
joke.
him out.
Get him out.
She Pebbles a look of what the hell are they? What's going on?
I just sort of I'm squished in, but I go.
As
The
she
entire
does
shelf
that,
rattles.
it goes completely black in the room that you are standing in.
It's starting, guys.
See?
Someone's knocked the light switch.
I told you.
And even with all of you with dark vision, cannot see anything currently.
Maggie,
Are we still
are you
squashed?
still here? Is Maggie here?
After a few moments of Pebbles questioning his Maggie around, you feel the tightness of the room start to ease. And you are
Whoa.
all able to breathe. And then a flash of light as the scene of Eldoria from your dream surrounds you.
Take
And
us
you are
back.
stood
No, I want
where
to go.
you were last night
I don't like this ride. I want to get off.
or during that dream. And Maggie stands in front of you.
So I
Just to
guess you've
clarify-
answered. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, just to clarify, are us three, so me, Jeremiah, and Maeve are in the same place, and then the other two are still, are we all together? Where
No, you're all together. You are all
Okay,
there.
okay. Right.
So I suppose this answers my question of if you knew about our dream.
I did, yes. I did.
Are you the one that gave it to us?
Was that you visiting us in it?
Yes.
Nifty little trick. I like it.
Thank you.
Maeve's going to be stood like slapping herself around the face, like, wake up.
You are
Wait.
not asleep anymore, Maeve. None of this is real right now.
Oh, can you change the scenery, please? Can you, like, change the background?
I cannot.
Why did you do this?
This
Did you-
is illusion.
But
This
Did
is
you-
made up.
yes, I got that part. But did you do it last night? Did you?
I did not.
Okay. Do you know who did?
You all know who did.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Was that really Tal Rashar we encountered in the
Yes.
dream?
Yes.
Was that meant to be a warning?
That was more... Warning isn't the right word. Giving you a heads up.
Why wouldn't he kill us in the dream, though?
Because if he kills you in a dream, you are dead.
Exactly.
And
Why?
he cannot kill you
Just the mark, right?
because of the markings, yes.
Could he drop something on us and kill us?
Maybe.
So we don't go into buildings anymore. Is that what you're telling us?
I'm not saying don't go in buildings. He will be preoccupied getting stuff ready for what he wants.
So the
He does
message,
not see you as a threat right now.
Then why visit us?
Because everyone is aware that you have the marking. You are the marked ones.
I guess that name's
And
sticking.
there is nothing you guys can do to stop it right now, unless you get that amulet. Because you are not.
The one in
Gods.
Vedantia.
Yes.
Is the war in Vedantia anything to do with the peace that's there?
No, it's to do with people being horrible.
Okay.
That
Is they
tracks.
being influenced by the amulet?
They are not. They are unaware that the amulet even is there. I am not sure if it's still in Vedantia itself, but it will be around. Somewhere.
and you mentioned we've got to speak to an oracle called Heli.
Yes.
And
She will help you.
have you got any more information of whereabouts she is in Vedantia, or?
You will find her, or she will find you.
Okay.
I've got a contact in Vedantia as well.
Why didn't you tell us all this before?
Because I
thought we
have
were
a
friends.
duty. I have a duty to other gods and not to cause panic. I can't just tell anyone anything. And I didn't know what threat was being posed.
Yeah, she said this last night.
Oh.
And it was not Abby.
I turn and I look at Jeremiah.
Are you and Misha sharing memories now? 260?
I can see what he sees.
Didn't last
But
time.
it won't bring Misha back to ask Misha if Misha can see 260.
I don't want to go back. What do you want to go back for?
Because I don't like you.
Well, that clears that up then.
Misha's more helpful.
And nicer.
Well, that could be nice.
Try.
I'm trying with you, mate, but you just keep trying to change my name. You keep saying you want me to go back and bring someone else here.
Well, it's not really a name, is it? It's a number. I was trying to help you by giving you a name. You can pick another one.
Well, I like 260.
You might like another one better.
Do you like? What about changing everyone's and else's now?
And we stick to the point.
So the Veil Rend is due any day now.
Yes.
Is that the best time frame?
I have it sort of narrowed down to either today or tomorrow.
What's that? What's the veil then?
It's
The Veil Rend is when the two moons align in mysterious ways, causing magic to fluctuate in strange ways that can't be controlled by gods or the primordials.
do
And
we
what-
need to stop it?
No, there is no stopping it.
Why is
You
it
just need
important
to.
to us?
Because currently you are protected by the primordials. A deity cannot kill you. I cannot kill you, as much as I have wanted to over the last couple of days.
So, a quick question: we got to go to Verdentia. I'm guessing it's going to be more than 1 or 2 days. Is there a quicker way we can get there?
I mean, do you have magics to be able to get you there any quicker than walking?
I'm just thinking
Oh.
you might be able to help. No,
I'm not wasting my magic on transferring you around the world, constantly following you around, making sure you can make your next moves.
It's
No.
going to take longer than a day or two to get there.
Yes.
yeah, that's what I mean. We might be too late.
Do we not need to worry about the Verend then?
I have already said to you, the deities are not worried about you. So, deities are not going to come after you. The Verend was going to happen whether you were looking for this amulet or not. Magic being different does not mean that you are immediately in danger. It may enhance your abilities, it may weaken them, it may cause certain strange effects in certain different places. We do not know. But
Only-
just because you will no longer be, well, we assume, protected by the primordials during that time, no deity is coming after you. No one is worried, no offense, about your abilities
And
right now.
And how long will this Verend last?
We do not know.
And does anybody know about this other piece in Verdentia?
Only
Or
a
just
select few.
any that will betray you or let?
No.
So, you say that we don't have to be worried about deities. However, I had a dream last night where a deity really wanted to fuck me up. So, why would we believe that we don't have anything to worry about?
Because as long as you are moving around, as long as you are keeping yourselves busy doing the stuff that you're needing to do, we will be doing the same, but keeping deities busy. No one will be focused on you.
Including
They will be focused on
Talat
the...
Rashar?
Exactly that.
Okay.
We will be focused on the amulet. They will also be focused on the amulet. But they will not be focused on you, because we will stop them.
Well, I turn to the rest of them. I think we got to Vedantia then. Pack your bags. We're going on an adventure.
I think I know. I think I know somewhere we can stay when we get to Vedantia.
I've got a contact there, she said.
I've got family that live there.
Where's
If
the
it's-
exit cupboard?
Box it up.
If you have anyone you care about that is here in Eldoria, I would tell them to leave. Because this isn't just some scary thing that they imagined up to put in dreams to scare you. This is going to become reality.
We can't
Say
change
this is a premonition.
Showing off is what I call it.
and there's no way we could change it. Is this set in stone?
Yes.
Blimey.
Do you know when this is meant to happen?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But leave here. Warn anyone you can that you are friends with, that trusts you, that understands the stuff you're going through. And then be on your way.
Will do.
Is that the way out?
Maggie disappears, and within a second you are squeezed back together
Hope the
and
door
back in
opens
the
outwards.
room. The door does open outwards.
Double out.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Like
we're stuck
cartoon.
in here.
Why are we cramping you with a guy made of wood?
Don't speak to the mop like that.
They wouldn't want to open the door.
I thought we tumbled out.
No, you haven't. You're still in there.
I'm in the back.
Can anyone
I
move
can't.
to open the door?
Misha, 6260 pushes his hands forward and pushes the door open. We all
Help
Easily
me.
done.
2-6 Misha.
You tumble out. Apart from Pebbles, who's still like that.
I just stay there.
Just staying like that now.
I'm
this is me.
holding the mop.
So we need to
Um,
speak to the general.
I dust myself off, pat myself off, and then I start walking towards the to the door and I say, "I'll meet you back at the cricket coin." You heard the lady. I've got to go and tell Brucey and Moira. So I will meet you back at the crooked coin, okay?
Yeah, and we need to tell the general, and
I need to
I
tell
need
Pat.
to. Yeah.
Me and the general are not on speaking terms right now, I imagine, if he finds out anything. So I'm going to pass on that one.
Why? What have you done to it? Oh yeah, I remember your lies. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Anyways,
alive.
I'll meet you guys back at the tavern later. And I start walking off.
Okay.
I pull my rucksack up.
Okay.
Yeah, Gem I'll go to.
Yeah,
go
and I'm
talk to
gonna head
Pat.
to the jewelry
Okay.
shop and see if Zephyrs.
Okay.
come
I'll
back.
go away. If we're all leaving,
If you're all going, we're not role playing all of these scenes.
I was gonna say, should we?
You can
do we
all
wanna
go
meet,
separate
Do we
ways.
want to meet up like back in the generals then and do it together? So it seems like we're all going.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone you need to talk to? 260.
Now, I mean, I won't mind speaking to Maggie again. I've got a question for her.
You need to go and speak to Misha's friends.
They're Misha's friends, they're not mine.
I don't care. That's your job. And last time you were here, we decided I were in charge, and that's the order I'm giving you. You're going to go tell Misha's friends that they need to leave.
Things have
You wanted
changed.
orders.
Off you pop.
I would like to speak to Maggie first, and then I'll go.
You look around and you cannot see Maggie in the library.
Damn it.
With where the library is, in relation to the downtrod,
Mhm.
Is the market in any way on the route, or would it be completely
It's
out
not
that
on
way?
route. It's not on route.
Okay,
It'd be completely out of the way.
I'll go straight to the downtrod then.
Okay.
Well, I have to go to the artisan market to see Brucey.
Mhm.
So I go past the market, right?
You'd go nearer to the market, yeah.
Would I as well?
Yeah, because you're going in the same direction if you're going to the jewelry shop. But Jeremiah hasn't voiced that he wants to go to the market. So,
All right, won't met again.
Mhm.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. I don't give a shit. Okay.
okay. You all go off to your respective people. I think that's a good time to take a break. It's only an hour and a half in, but we'll take a break there and then we can continue afterwards. So we'll take our 15 minutes and we shall be back for whatever happens next.
See you
Goodbye.
See you.
Bye bye.
welcome back. Yeah, that. We're gonna start with a Martine fact of the day. Martine, if you are ready.
Welcome to Martine's Fact of the Day. Do, 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 do.
Way!
Thank you. Did you know elephants can heal with their feet?
Nice.
Nice.
Is there any more to that?
But apparently they can pick up on every sound both near and far with their feet, but it turns out that to detect distant noises, the animals also hear with their to detect distant noises they use their feet to hear. They would hold their big ears out like a parabola and scan back and forth, but to detect distant noises and vocalizations, they'd freeze and lean forward and put weight on their front legs. That was Martine's Fact of the Day. Do, 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 do.
Oh, she went jazzy at the end there, didn't she? She went right jazzy at the end.
Bit of vibrato.
Good fact, Martine. I like it.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
well done.
I like it.
Pulled that one out my ass.
Nice.
Did you just put that up my ass?
Pulled that out
Pulled
my
that
ass.
out my
all
ass.
right. Sorry, I thought.
Yeah, you should be.
You guys have been going around Eldoria, speaking to anyone that meant anything to you and people you could warn.
Oh.
Are there any moments of importance that you would like to mention? Stuff that you did? Or we can just go round and just say the people you spoke to and kind of what you said to them. We'll start with you, Jeremiah.
I'll go see Pat at the Tattered Hearth. Hearth?
Hearth.
And tell Alice, because even though she's a back, I kind of want her to die. I don't want her to die now. And try to convince him to get out of town for a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Do I feel like they just believe me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, since it's the next day, I would head to the market so that I can speak with, what's his name? Gundren.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you... Sorry.
Sure. And what would you be saying? What would you be doing?
Asking him if he said he'd have it ready by tomorrow, so I'm asking him if he's got my armor ready.
He does have your armor ready.
I'll give him the outstanding 100 gold.
Okay. And we will sort out your armor.
See?
Yeah. Are you going and doing anything? Are you going to speak to anyone? What are you doing?
Yeah, he's just going to go to the marketplace and just warn a couple of the other lads that he did odds and sods, and some of the merchants there that were a little more friendly with.
Yeah, ones that were good to him.
Yeah,
sure.
And he'll probably end up somehow. I'll probably end up coming across Jeremiah.
Possibly, yeah.
In which case, I'll take some time explaining to Kev what he missed. Try to catch him up.
Okay. Maeve?
I would have gone to see if Zephyr was in. If he wasn't, I would leave him another note like I did before. But I'm also going to say, as I'm leaving, to nothing in particular, if you're here, will you help me deliver this letter? And then I'm just going to put it down and leave. And I would have also, not trusting 260, gone to speak to Lila at the And yeah, so I'm gonna tell Lila, and I'm going to also tell her that she needs to get the rest of us, meaning like my people,
Yes.
like out as well.
Okay.
That's it.
She would be very understanding and would follow that to the letter. 260. What are you doing?
He would go to Lila's shop,
Uh-huh.
practicing his Misha's voice,
Okay.
speaking to himself, saying, I'm going to try this one more time, see if I can muster up some, some messy, mushy.
I absolutely want to hear you doing 260 and Misha's voice at the same time in a kind of broken way, so you're going to have to do that now.
Okay, we go. Right, so if I try, and you're in danger, you're in danger. Oh my God! Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I say this right now? Now is that the right word? Well, let's go with this voice. Let's try this voice. You're in danger. You gotta leave. Oh, I hate doing this voice. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
brilliant.
Thank you. And 260 would like to go and visit, if he can, Ireland and warn him, and then try and see if he can, as 260, as Maeve alluded, he prefers 260, whether he's built something for me, some laser eyes.
Arlen hasn't built anything for you as of yet, but is absolutely delighted to see you.
And I'll give him the
tells you a lot of compliments, tells you how much better you are than your counterpart.
Okay.
Does he mention how much he enjoyed sleeping inside?
He does not. He does not.
Okay. I'll warn him then. Tell him to get out of town and everything.
He takes the warning and says that he will set up shop. Bear with me because I have a place.
Ooh.
Not that. Thank you.
Have any more facts, Smarting?
Let me just go into my mind palace. Did you know that, despite common belief, magic items in D&D actually can break?
Oh.
They're not unbreakable. So put that in your
he tells you a village of Thistledale where his family derived from.
Thistledale. Okay, and that is me done then. 260 will make his way back.
And lastly,
Pebbles is gonna go and see Brucey first. Tell him, and then she's gonna go to Moira. And while she's telling him Moira, she's also gonna pull out of a backpack. She's gonna pull out the book that she got, which was The Man in His Beholder, and give that to her and say, "Read this on your journeys. I know it's your cup of tea." And then she's also gonna give her the frock that she nicked from Rags to Rickard's.
Okay.
So she's gonna give the frock and say, "Put this on. You'll look splendid." Gotta love you and leave you. Bye-bye.
He takes the book, takes the frock, tells you to be safe, and tells you that she's always fancied going to the belt anyway.
Of course she has.
So that's where she's going.
Fucking love him, Moira.
You guys meet back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you meeting back up?
The generals I was going to.
Okay.
I go to the crooked coin because that's
Yep.
where I said I was going. So
Yeah, That's
where he
crooked,
said I'd meet.
crooked coin.
Okay. Maeve, you go to the generals. He opens the door to you personally.
I'm going to launch myself around his neck and hug him.
You hear in the background, is there something I don't know about you two, or is it just, I'll leave. Maeve, what is it? You spoke to me earlier randomly for no reason, and now you are around my neck, he says, peeling you off of him.
I'm going to grab hold of his face and just like hold his head, just looking at him. And then I'm going to like tell him, you need to leave Kuja too. And you need to get safe.
For what reason?
Do you want me to do the whole thing? Or do you just like want me to
You can give us another Maeve
Okay.
if you'd like to.
Right. So, we got zipped into this dream that was a nightmare world, but we didn't know it was a nightmare world. This entire place had all fallen down. The tavern had fallen down. Your house had fallen down. Every single person was dead. Kef was buried in loads of rubble. Pebbles got put in a box by a god who didn't like us. Then she got zapped out of the box to somewhere else that we don't know where she was, but it turned out that it was the Shadowfell, but she came back. Then you came along as a zombie with dead eyes. You tried to chop me in half, and then Jeremiah killed you because you wouldn't stop. And then we had to leave you there. But I said we'd see you again, and look, we did. But it turns out that this god wants to destroy everything, and then this other god came to speak to us out of this light cupboard, and she told us that we can stop it, but that the dream was going to happen and we had to get everyone safe that we cared about. And well, you're one of those people that we care about, you too, Kuja. So I've come to tell you both that you need to leave and get safe so that we don't have to kill you again as a zombie.
So how was the meeting with Silk? I'm confused. I sent you to go and look at the warehouse and you've come back telling me that the world is ending.
Yeah, God's trumped that. So what we'll do is you pack up, tell me where you're going, then we'll meet up with you later and we'll explain then.
Okay, I don't know where I'm going as of yet, but
Well, you see, I can't explain about the silk thing because
And you said Kef. Who is Kef?
So I got zapped away first. Like
Maeve,
the warehouse.
Maeve.
Yeah.
Don't do what you normally do. Just keep it short. Who is Kef?
Okay. A person.
That is too short. What is this person doing with your group?
He is a person that moves barrels. He's a barrel mover.
You have the ability to be able to speak to me from long distances. So, reach out to me. I will let you know where I am going to. And that way we can stay in touch. Please keep it short, but not as short as what you have just done, because I am probably more confused now than I was.
Okay. But you understand that you need to get somewhere safe so that the god doesn't come down and zap you, zap you into a zombie version of yourself, because we really didn't like that zombie version and we don't want Jeremiah to have to kill you again.
You have our word that we will leave.
Okay.
Are you needing anything else from me?
I'm going to look at him one last time and hug him again. And
Other than that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you going to meet the others now?
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing as no one cared about the general.
We all said we'd meet at the tattered coin.
Crooked.
Crooked
I
coin.
care about. I care about.
And then go speak to the
Barney.
general.
Well,
Are we
that's
all?
just.
I
Are
don't
the
care
rest of
about the
us there?
general.
Yes.
So I think and then once we find Maggie, we can go speak to the general. Tell him everything. We'd be careful how we introduce Kef. We don't want him to feel like we've betrayed his trust.
Yeah, of course, I'd hate to do that.
Yeah, is that the wisest idea when we're about to drop the body of his friend on him?
I mean, we kind of have to. I mean, he may have loved ones. Want the corpse for. It might be weird. There might be loved ones who may appreciate being able to bury the body.
Are we still going to tell him about Pebble's situation, or we're leaving that bit out?
I mean, we're leaving anyway, so I don't think it's that relevant.
He knows, doesn't it?
I don't think
He doesn't know that my
Doesn't know
parents-
everything.
He doesn't know my parents are in.
Oh right, yes, there was multiple reveals about your connections to the Velvet Blade.
But did you forget? Did you
So
forget?
far, yes.
I didn't forget. I forgot he didn't. He only was at
Oh, yeah.
stage 1.
Yeah. So are we going to tell him that part, or are we leaving that out?
Well, we need to tell him about the underground boat system.
Maeve arrives as you guys are talking.
Listen, we can tell him about that, and because we went to study that anyway.
Who are you
and
telling
we can
what?
tell what we're going to tell the general.
I've already been seen.
What?
Oh,
And
what?
you
This does
said
not bode well.
He was one of the people that I care about.
What,
What
you
did
tell
you
him?
tell
Did you
him?
not care about him enough?
What did you tell him?
Shame, all of you.
What did you tell him?
I told him about the god. I told him about Keth being a barrel lifter. And I told him that he needed to get out of town with Cujo because Cujo was there too. And they're going to get out, and he told me to let him know with my brain, but to keep it short, but not as short as what he asked for up there because that was too short.
Right. So another Maypole, you let him down then.
No, he's getting
Let him
safe.
down,
That's the
pushed him
important
down.
thing. He's getting safe.
Okay.
What else did you have to tell him?
everything that happened when we investigated the warehouse.
What?
you ask-
Give him the
The
silver
barrels
bottle.
Did you ask him
and the
if he's got any?
stairs? What
got any-
body?
Did you ask him about any contacts?
Ethics body.
Oh yeah,
You've got
he
Etik's body?
Etik died.
Oh, I didn't know Etik was died. Where do you have the body? Where are you keeping it? Is it inside 260?
How will
Did
we
he
get
eat
it
him?
in?
Well,
It's-
he was
it's in
talking
the-
about
it's in the
eating
bag of holding.
Jamina.
He's
Ew.
sleeping. Shh.
Right. Well,
I didn't know that you were collecting bodies
think
in the
we-
bag of holding, but now that I know that, the next time I find some, I know
No,
where I
we're
can
not
put them.
collecting bodies in the bag of holding.
It sounds like you're collecting bodies in the bag of holding.
I mean, we've
Oh.
collected one. That doesn't imply multiple.
can we discuss?
We've got that head as well.
That's true.
So you are collecting bodies then. So if I
No.
find a body or body parts I
Do
want, I
we
will
need
put
to
them in
go
the bag of
we
holding.
need to go speak to the general. We need to tell him about the warehouse.
I've just spoke to him. He's leaving and getting saved, and then we can tell him about the warehouse.
We need to
He's
give him the...
packing.
Can we discuss how we're going to get to Vedantia? Because we need to make a way there, don't we?
Imagine we're going to walk, aren't we?
Or can we get steeds, or can we ride there somehow? Make it quicker.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Does
I can
anyone
ask the
know?
general in my brain if you'd like.
No,
No, could be a good point.
I think you bothered him quite enough.
I didn't bother him at all. I was getting him. I was the only one out of any of
We
you
were
to
gonna
care
go
about him enough to
together.
go tell him. Well, then you should have gone there first rather than coming here.
If you know
At least he
anywhere that
knows.
you-
Some of it, at least.
Yeah. Let's make a move then, because we've not got long until the veil end. regardless.
What are we doing about Ethics Buddy? Are we just bringing this with us?
So we just put him on General's doorstep, and then we'll leave.
Do you want me to
He-
speak to the general
he
in my
helped
brain and
us.
ask him? Or
I
do
mean,
you want to go see
how
him
long of a message can you give him?
as long as I want?
We'll just leave the body somewhere, and then leave him a message. We go find a stable if we can get some horses somehow, and then we make our way to the.
I feel. I mean, he died fighting alongside us. We just got to dump him on the street.
Well,
Yeah, somewhere
if you
respectful.
tell him, how about if Maeve tells the general over the intercom, and then the general can tell us where to put the body.
It's worth a try.
Bring him up, Maeve.
If
Bring him up.
keep it simple.
What's ringing up? What's simple?
Just stick to facts and straightforward information.
I always tell facts.
We investigated the warehouse. We uncovered information regarding a secret underground sailing system. We fought an individual called Ricker, and in the process of this combat, Etik lost his life, and we have his remains.
Where would you like us to leave the remains for you to pick him up and pay his respects, as we need to leave as soon as possible?
I will remind you that the general knows him as Silk.
Silk. Thank you. Disembodied voice.
And if he knows anywhere,
You're welcome.
And if he knows, and if he knows anywhere we can get some stables or get to Videnti any cheaper or quicker, can you let us know?
So we want some stables, not horses.
We need horses.
No!
but we need stables.
Okay. Okay.
It won't be.
Okay.
I'm sure it won't be that hard to find a stable with horses. I mean, it smells enough.
What about cheaper? You might be able to get us cheaper.
Oh, magic ones.
Just
With
ask.
wings. Or like unicorns.
Just go.
Or like
Here we go, here we go.
Maeve, what are you saying to the general?
I'm gonna Augustus.
I haven't left yet, Maeve. You left me about an hour ago.
Oh, that was a long walk. No, I didn't know some stuff. And they would like me to tell you. So they investigated the warehouse.
Who are they?
they
You are
found-
saying they. Who is they?
Jeremiah and Misha and Pebbles and Kef.
Okay, carry on.
Okay, so they investigated the warehouse and they found a big green monster, which they fought. But unfortunately, the big green monster killed Silk. They're all very sad about it, but they have Silk's body in the bag of holding. I don't know why, don't ask me. They also have a head in there as well, I just found out. So if you have any dead bodies that you need to get rid of, then you know where you can put them.
He's an absolute fucker.
They would like me to tell you because they thought you might be sad, and they wanted me to ask where to put the body. And then 260 would like some stables.
Oh my god.
Jeremiah would like some horses. And if we're getting horses, can I please have a pink one?
When did I say I wanted horses?
I have so many questions, Maeve,
He
that
does.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, God.
Firstly, why is the barrel lifter going with you to the warehouse? Secondly,
he-
who is 260? Thirdly,
You know 260.
Well, let me answer them first, or I'll forget
Thirdly.
them all. Okay, so first question. What was it again?
why was the barrel lifter with you in the warehouse?
Okay, so we decided that we like the barrel lifter, and we all got matching tattoos.
So
If
you
you're really
broke
nice with
my
him, he'll
trust
pick you up and let you
by
fly.
allowing someone else
Yep.
in to the things that I have been telling you.
So I wanted to manage that carefully.
He's a very nice person.
I thought that about Pebbles once upon a time.
Yeah, Pebbles is a bit of a bitch. It's fine though.
Anything new come out about
Your
that
look
one?
is telepathic.
So the barrel lifter is really nice.
Answer the question, Maeve.
Sorry, I'm losing the connection. What was that? What was the
Anything
second question that you wanted?
New about
Huh?
Pebbles?
Oh, I'm gonna shave her when she's asleep.
That's not what I meant.
She's got a new dress for a Moira.
You wouldn't know that.
Okay, she's got a new book for a Moira.
You would know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With Silk being dead, I do not know where to leave his body. I am not fussed. Wherever. He was a contact, not a friend.
Okay. Could we turn it into a statue?
You can do whatever you like with it.
Okay.
Who is 260?
So it turns out that Misha has a split personality.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Yeah.
And the more
We can't find the reset.
official one is back.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you headed?
We are going to Vedantia.
Okay.
Where are we on the pink horse?
I do not have the time to supply you with horses right now.
Not even a pink one.
Especially not a pink one.
Okay. What about a brown one?
Maeve, think back to the first part I said. I do not have the time to be supplying you with horses.
Okay.
There
How
are
about a
stables
dragon?
There are stables in the city. Colt and Cobb. They're expensive, but you should have some money.
What about if we say that you would pay them?
Then do not say that. It would be a lie.
Okay.
As you can tell, I do not like lies.
I don't lie. I never lie. I always tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Asterix.
Maeve, is there anything else? I'm kind of busy packing up my life at the whim of someone.
Okay. No, have fun packing. If you see a pink horse, do make sure to save it for me.
You hear no response to that.
It was nice having the general as an ally while it lasted.
He still is. I will say, the general says he can't get us a pink horse, unfortunately. And he can't get you any stables either, Misha. I'm sorry, I tried. He did say that we can go to Colt and Cobb, though, to get some horses, that they are very expensive and that he will not pay for them. And if we say he pays for them, then that would be a lie. He says that we can do whatever we want with Silk's body. He's not bothered. He was a contact, not a friend. We can turn it into a statue if we want to.
DM, from my stay in the city, can I think of their temple nearby?
There are temples.
That specifically that would prepare the dead, or have a cemetery attached.
There are temples with cemeteries. There are a few different big and small cemeteries around. You could leave it there.
Yeah, I'll go to a small one. Is that a small one nearby, or just one nearby?
Yeah, not far. Not far.
Okay, I will deposit him on the doorstep.
Okay. Sure.
So we're not going with the statue idea.
No.
No. I know someone with a garden, like all frozen statues of people. It's very pretty.
Are we all going?
sure.
Are we all going as one group, or is one group going to get the steeds and you go with someone to do the body, and then we all can meet up. Make it a bit
We'll
quicker.
go. Is this a huge diversion? The body?
Not massive. 5 minutes.
There's
Are you
literally a
leaving the
temple
head
just
as
down the
well?
road, round the corner. So just dump it, then go get some horses.
Are you leaving the head as well?
The head may be asked the questions now. It's
Oh,
just an
the
egg.
head's for me. Keep the head. The head's for me.
What are
Keep
you
the
going to
head.
do with the head?
In case I need it. As leverage.
What are you going to need a
Uh-huh.
head for?
Leverage. Just
I mean, like, in case I need to show 'em who's boss,
You know, full bodies make much prettier statues.
But it's a good job I'm not using it for a statue then.
I will assume you guys are walking and talking at this point.
please.
Yeah.
Yep. You deposit the body, no issue.
Thank you.
You can remove it from your bag of holding inventory if you have it written down.
Do you have a
But-
bag of holding in, inventory? Is my address on it?
No, because you took it back.
Okay, I'll put it back in the bag of holding.
Look at the pooch.
No, Daisy.
Make his way to the stable then, I think.
Start making your way
So,
over.
does anyone have a hood?
Hood.
The owner of the stables might not like me.
Why?
Might have punched a horse.
What?
Did you punch one of his horses?
I don't know, I was drunk.
Have a
I've
wait
changed
outside.
my mind about liking you and you being a nice person.
I'm liking Keth
You
more and
haven't.
more.
You would.
It looked at me funny.
How about you wait outside and we'll get the horses?
You guys make your way over to the stable, the Colton Cob. They're quite large stables. It's not far from the Echo Market. As you arrive, there is an elven man, long brown hair, face almost as perfect as porcelain, perfectly white. Looks over at you. Good day to you all. How are we? How are we?
All right.
Well, thank you.
Excellent. And what are you needing?
Some.
What? 5 steeds.
Any preference or just any old?
I would like a pink one.
Good at travelling.
Don't have
Long
any
distance.
pink ones.
Need to
Sure.
Need to give it to Vidantia.
Absolutely.
Do you have any magic ones?
I do not have any magic horses. I have standard horses. They are 500 gold pieces each.
Do we have that much? I definitely don't.
Nothing cheaper.
No,
How much
Fair
was
enough.
it?
Looks like we're
500
walking.
a piece.
Can we all fit on one?
You can try.
I don't
But the last group of people that ended up doing that, one of them ended up punching a horse. And I will not have that happen.
Punch a
watch
horse.
again.
Who would do that?
Do you know of any travel services from here to Vedantia?
It is a very, very long way.
Yeah, I know.
There are airships.
Okay.
They would be more than the price I'm charging for horses.
Each.
Yes. Yes.
What about? We don't want to buy the airship.
I'm not saying to buy the airship, I'm saying to travel on one.
Thank you. I We can't afford your service. Thank you.
What a shame.
Yes.
No worries.
That's a lot of money for a non-magic, non-pink horse.
Do I know of any stables or a place to buy horses, perhaps in the downtrod, near like the?
There are no
inns?
places to buy horses in the downtrod.
Do we get a discount if we say we're friends of the General?
General what?
General Winforth. Augustus. General
I
Augustus
have
Winforth.
no idea who that is. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Any other place in the city we could get horses?
Not that you know of.
We're walking then?
I guess we can walk, or we look around the city looking for maybe another stables. We could try a village. In the dream we were headed to Brambles Briar. They could have horses.
Is there nowhere that will just lend us horses, not sell us horses? Or maybe like a taxi. But
Like rent them.
yeah.
For a travel service, you just said there was the airships.
Which is more
Yeah, but
expensive than the
can-
price he was quoting us.
Yeah.
Are you still stood with this man?
I assumed that we'd left.
Looks like
Okay.
we're
But
walking.
maybe we are.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
glad.
Start
Yes,
looking
we're walking.
around.
I'm glad we never told him to leave, which means he's going to die.
Do you want to tell everybody?
Makes
Oh.
me feel a bit warm inside.
I think if we tell everyone, you're going to end up locked away for being crazy.
Do you feel a bit bad about just not telling people though?
If we tell him he's going to die, will he not just give us the horses?
May
I
take
think
them
that might be seen as a threat.
He may take them with him, so he has stock wherever he goes.
He'll take all of them, though, can he? Big place. A lot of horses.
As we're walking, can I try and see if there's any other stables around, or can I smell any of the stables?
You can roll perception.
Have I got a strong
As you're walking?
smell as a cat? What do you reckon? I've got better vision as a cat. Can I have better
Does
smell?
it state anywhere on your sheet that you get any advantage for your sense of smell? Do you have keen smell?
What if I told you I did?
Then you would be lying as much as Pebbles does.
Can I give you guidance? I'll put my hand on your back and give you guidance, Pebble.
So add a d4.
Should be alright without 19 without plus
Okay.
D4. Fuck it, I'll add D4 in sec. Got a 4, so that's 23.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You do not see any more stables, but you do see a caravan service.
That's what I meant. Guys, look over there. There's a caravan service. Anyone want to go to Butlins?
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'd like to.
We'll walk over to the caravan
It's me
service.
making a village called Butlins now.
Bad the law.
Okay, you walk over to the caravan.
Excuse
Anybody?
me.
There is a green dragonborn. Quite handsome. For a female. Standing, looking at you.
Hi.
Hi.
We're wanting to get to Vedantia.
Oh, we don't have anything leaving today. Maybe tomorrow. Not today.
If we've got an emergency and we need to get there as quickly as possible, it's of the utmost importance. It could make all the difference in the war that's going on in Vedantia.
Oh no, war. Oh no.
Yeah. If you can't go any earlier, are there any others, or do you think you could make an exception? And we could, you could maybe go today instead of tomorrow.
I don't ride them. I could try. I don't like war.
Yeah, that's why we want to go and try and stop it.
What is the war over?
People being mean, from what I've heard.
Oh no.
I know.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I give a guidance as well?
She's already rolled, so no.
22.
Nice.
You got it.
I could take you some of the way. Maybe not all the way.
Oh, we will take that. Won't we, guys? We'll take that. Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll get together a cart and horses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She walks off.
I'll go get rations.
As he goes and gets rations, I'm just going to keep eating mushrooms out my bag.
Okay. Sure. You are going to run out eventually.
Okay. How long do rations last?
What do you mean? How long will rations last? However many rations that you have last a day.
It's not
So
counting rations
one lot of
anyway.
rations is 1 day's worth of rations.
No, I meant like best before.
Oh, the
Used by.
rations. They're rations. You're not looking at a used by on rations.
Okay, then I'll get 2 weeks worth. All of
Okay.
us.
So a copper each one, I'd say. So 14 copper per person. If you're getting for multiple people, then you'll have to do the maths on that. You could just get a
those cogs
calculator.
wearing. Those cogs are wearing.
What is 14 times 5, guys?
Don't put him on the spot with maths. Come on,
70.
move on.
It's like 70.
70.
70, because it's 7
Quick
times
maths.
10.
Do you know why I can do quick maths?
Yeah, I did it.
Because. Oh. Nice, good
Sorry.
job. Nice. No.
After a short amount of time, she arrives back with a quite smallish cart, but enough to fit you all in. It doesn't look massively comfortable. There are 2 horses at the front of it. She's driving and pulls up next to you.
260 jumps in. Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get
Same.
him.
Okay.
Careful getting last, because he'll help anyone else get help that needs it.
Yeah. Sure.
If Kev's helping, I'm just going to put my arms out for him to lift me in.
Of course.
I'm literally going to grab the back of her shirt there and pick her up and just put
Maeve
her
doesn't have a shirt that you would be able to do that with.
I grabbed you by the hair.
I can do it with her hair then.
Yeah, cool. And you set off on your way to Vedantia.
Woo.
As you leave the gates of Eldoria, knowing in the back of your minds that it could possibly be the last time you see it in its current form, hoping and praying that those you have spoken to do get out safely and quickly on this, what will be your first day of travel. Is there anything that you guys would like to say or do for the duration of the rest of the day whilst travelling these plains?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Do you always just drive to Vedantia, or do you go to any other places?
We go everywhere
Everywhere. How far?
as
Do you
far
go?
as needed. We go everywhere.
Oh, what's your favourite place?
I don't normally drive. I don't go places.
Oh. Well, this
I
was
like to be home.
Oh.
But as it's for the war, I thought I would help.
Yeah. Which is good.
I didn't get time to tell the kids that I won't be home. They will be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. What are their names?
Dorsa and Abel.
Well, I'm sure they will be just swell.
Yes.
Hearing this, can I use my telepathy thing to? I'm just going to reach out and I'm going to see if there are any of the smaller folk of my pupil around that are usually floating around in places, getting up to mischief.
You don't reach out. You don't connect with anyone, unfortunately.
Oh well.
260 is going to lean into the group as a hushed tone. Did we even agree on a price, or
No.
because you might even charge us more? Maybe for the horse, we never know how much it's going to cost.
Hi, ma'am. What's your name, actually? So I don't have to keep calling you ma'am.
Grin.
What?
Grin.
Groydon?
Grin.
Green?
Grin. Grin.
Like what?
Grin.
Grin. Oh, what a lovely name.
So Pam. So it's Pam then, yeah?
Pam.
Is it Pam then?
No, it's Grin.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Bugs. She's in a blanket. She fell through. Are you charging us for this journey, or are you doing it out of the goodness of your own heart?
Oh, it is free. No charge.
Oh, okay. I'm sure we can spare something for.
It is for the war.
It is for
to
the
save
war.
lives. If it saves lives, then I've
Is
done
it for
some
the
good.
war?
Absolutely, it is. I'm sure we can spare some tuppences for you to take back to the Kiddywinks.
That would be too kind. I couldn't accept.
Oh, we insist.
How much does this journey normally cost?
It is a long one. I'm only doing half of it for you. You're probably looking at 300
Gold.
Yes.
Each.
No, for the group.
Okay. And then, do you know, like, when you get back home, I think you should get your kids and you should go on a trip to Butlins.
No.
I think you should take them to Butlins. I think they'd really like it.
Too many drunk people in Butlins.
I suppose you taking us on this journey, you can't take paying work.
Can't you take what?
Paying work.
No, I'm donating my
Yeah.
time and resources to the war effort.
I mean,
The kids will find food somewhere.
it's just 60 gold each.
I'm telling you right now that 60 gold is better in my pocket. So keep your hushed tones to yourself.
I mean, we do have a...
In fact, can I give you a trade instead? Trade of information?
It is not needed.
What I'd rather give it you anyway is you take your children when you go back and you leave, because where you are is in danger. You need to get yourself.
It is going to be like, I'm going to be with you for like maybe 6-7 days.
Did you say goodbye to your children?
No, I didn't get to see them.
6 or 7 days. Guys, I think we made a boo-boo because, like, we have to be there tomorrow.
Well, we're never gonna
Yeah.
It is
get there
impossible.
tomorrow.
Any way of transport, you can't get to Vedantia tomorrow.
How far away are we from the city now?
From Eldoria,
Yeah.
you've been going for a few hours.
Do we turn back around and get them? I'm going to say in hushed tones to them lot.
Or the children.
Do we say we've forgotten something and we go get them?
We could send her back and we just walk.
Yeah, we can do that.
But my feet hurt though.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Pebbles.
Get on my back, Pebbles.
Are we getting out and walking then?
Yes, I
Sending
think
her
so.
back. Right. Grin, you need to stop, please.
Okay, right. Do you feel sick?
Because
Is it the motion?
no, it's while we need to get to the war to help it, you need to go back and you need to get your children and you need to take them out of the city because it isn't safe. So we're going to get out and walk and you are going to go back and you're going to get your children. You're going to put them in this caravan with as much as you can carry as quickly as you can. And you are going to leave the city for somewhere safe.
Right.
Because danger's coming. The war's coming there and you don't like war.
Roll persuasion.
Can I give her guidance this time?
Yes.
We've got to save these two kids,
Is
man.
that a D4?
Yeah.
I don't give a rat's ass about those kiddies.
28.
Okay, if you're sure, I mean, I can take you to the kids will be fine. They can fight.
No, you should go back to your children.
Yeah. You need to go get them and get them safe.
Okay, if you say so.
And take this as payment, and I'll give her one of the diamonds we got from the where we fought Rooker.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll hand when Grin's gone, I'll hand the dagger to Pebbles. I was gonna do it when we were in there, but she suddenly got so obsessed with a weird gem.
Which, actually, because you I saw the diamond that you were passing over to Thingy, I was like, and I checked that I've got my amanthosite on me.
So you
And you
found more then with Silk that you didn't tell me.
What?
Well, you never told
Have
me.
you guys left the caravan at this point?
Yeah.
She turns around and starts heading back to Eldoria.
Can I still have that piggyback 620? 260?
Yeah.
I climb on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what else did you find other than diamonds and daggers?
We found
And heads.
diamonds, daggers. Well, dagger. The head. Actually, while we're talking about the dagger,
my dagger?
it can be yours now. It's got a velvet hilt and it's got VB stamped on it.
I look at it and I inspect it and I go, they've cheapened them. But okay.
I'll
And I
take
put
your
it
word
in
for it, Pebbles.
Put it in my back.
It's a
Nothing.
+1 dagger.
And I think I picked up some fake gold coins, if I believe,
You did.
off the table.
You did. You guys walking now?
Yeah, 260 walking. Pebbles
Is that
on his
all
shoulder, like a toddler.
Okay.
Hey,
Roll me a strength check.
when you say +1 dagger, is it
Yes.
like for me to add one dagger or is it that dagger +1?
Dagger +1.
The uncommon?
Yes.
No.
The first magical weapon of the game.
I'm looking strength. Am I still rolling as with this original?
Yes.
sheet? Okay.
For now.
It's 13.
You walk for a little bit and then it is getting too heavy.
Pebbles, you mind if you walk for a little bit?
Not really.
Will, I can't carry you for much longer.
All right. I jump off.
You guys, some of you would be familiar with these planes. Some of you have arrived at these planes previously from areas that you have come from. Some of you will have dreamt about them last night.
That does remind me of a question I was going to ask you. Having walked this route,
Mhm.
how long is this going to take us?
To get to Vedantia?
Yeah.
Bear with me because I have
Couple
a
weeks.
map just for the exact.
We can always stop at a village and see if there's other caravans.
Well, we're going to the village that we mentioned before.
Yeah, Bramble Square.
Yeah.
Do you mean the
Cool.
Nightmare Village?
No.
It's a real village.
But from the Nightmare.
We did actually
Yeah.
reach it.
Because Maggie interrupted each before we got there. Yeah.
16 days.
16 days. That's not as bad. I thought.
There are lots of villages and small towns and stuff along the way. But the sort of most direct route to get to Vedantia is 16 days travelling at a normal pace.
Stop.
So we're stopping at villages and trying to get caravans and things.
Makes sense. Makes sense if we stay taverns where we can. Those few
Yeah.
days of proper rest will make up for the ones where we're sleeping on the ground.
Ooh. I've just remembered I bought that locket, didn't I?
We don't.
Do I try put it on? Maeve would. Yeah, I'm going to try put the locket on.
You put the locket on. You are now wearing a locket.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good thing that Maggie said this Helia will find us. Dante's a pretty big city. I don't like our odds of finding her but ourselves.
Is
To be
Vedantia
fair,
north?
I think she can find us. We don't exactly look so.
She is an oracle. She must be. She's probably even. I guess she's seen us coming.
I mean, how many of him have you seen?
I've seen loads like him.
I mean, just the one, but technically he might count as two.
When I went away, I spoke to the
I like this
military.
one now. So
Yes, we should probably explain everything you've missed out on. Expand on what I started when we met up in the market. Where do we want to start, guys?
As you guys are walking and talking, crossing very open fields. The weather is still. You would know from your dreams last night that there aren't many trees in this part of where you are at this point. And you walk until the sun starts to set. And your bodies require rest.
You should find somewhere to make camp.
Yep.
It's mostly plains. We're not
Maybe
really
we
going to
can-
find anywhere good.
Maybe we can use 260 as like a, one of the main poles for a tent. I'll just throw one of my blankets over. He said he goes into sentry mode anyway.
I mean, I guess it's possible. Doesn't sound particularly fun for 260.
Well,
I
mean, I do.
Anyway.
I do have a giant axe, like right on my back.
You don't need to chop
This
it.
axe is-
You'll just sit down.
This axe is bigger than you.
Right.
And you've got to get off and just put it put it on the ground, put it down at the ground with the blade up top, just like above Pebbles' head.
Yep.
She just looks unfazed and she goes, "Yeah, I saw it before."
Can I find any
Saying,
wood? Sorry.
don't have to use the big dude as a tent pole.
But that one's got a spike on top.
Lots of material
mean,
there.
So this one doesn't, and I point at 260.
And it just literally it pulls the axe in front of it and then turns it around.
But now we could cut his feet with it.
True. I don't want to roll over in the night when I'm doing my little tosses and turnings and
Yeah.
get another scar to the eye. So
And Misha/260 already only has 3 toes. He can't afford to lose any more.
sit down, 260. Go into sentry mode. Power down. Near this tree, actually. I'm going to point to like a nearby tree.
There are no nearby
There
trees.
are no trees.
So just sit down there, and we will shift a tent around you.
You want to make me into a tent pole? Is that right?
Yes.
What was if I don't want to be a tent pole?
Are you in sentry mode anyway? You won't even remember.
I know what's going on for me.
Oh, well, you'll know when to tell us if anything goes wrong.
How can I with a bloody sheet over my face?
Well, no, because we'll be underneath the sheet as well.
And I can't see anything outside the sheet.
You can hear stuff, can't you? Sit down.
Given that I know that I have got a sort of attunement to the weather, would I be able to take a half decent guess at the weather?
You can roll me a nature check. I will let you add your proficiency to it.
Gonna guess there'd be no point looking for wood for a fire.
Probably not.
7.
It seems clear from what you can gather, and that is based on you're not quite getting that feeling that you'd normally get. Definitely not a storm coming. You definitely know that.
It looks pretty dry, pretty still. What do you need a tent for?
It's just nice, isn't it? I can get my kecks off and go to sleep all chilled out and whatnot. Alright, just whack your bedrolls out then. I just whoosh unfurl my bedroll.
Same.
Okay.
I'll keep watch.
Cat doesn't even use a bedroll.
I'll take the second watch.
You don't need to. I'll power down. I'm sentry mode. You can go to sleep. I can keep watch all night.
I'm already in the fetal position.
It's fine. I'll take the second watch. I'll get started on breakfast.
All right.
Okay, who is is there anything you guys are saying or doing in camp before you actually do go to bed?
No.
No?
Kef's gonna pray.
Okay.
I'm going to lay and look at the stars for a bit, keeping an eye out for things.
Okay.
Oh, actually, can I take out the book on the Shattered Amulet, the history of the Amulet of the Primordials, and keep reading? It's becoming
Okay, roll me investigation.
it's becoming more and more important. I read this book. Investigation. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Okay. As you read this book, you kind of get the sense that there was a You know that there was a piece of each of the primordials put into this amulet. And the shattering of it seemed to have broken and kept each primordial intact into one of those pieces that it is shattered into. Sorry, I had to cough. As you are reading through, there is a passage that sort of catches your eye. There is a poem of sorts. And I will send you it.
Do you like poetry, Lewis? Let's see your prose.
It's rhyming couplets. It's literally what it is.
What's your bros?
While we're all doing this,
What you
don't
see in
forget Prime.
Okay. As Jeremiah's reading this, he will I think I found something we need to hear. You all need to hear.
I'm asleep.
Is anyone awake?
I'm looking at the stars.
Music Sarah will turn around to you.
I'll tell you in the
I'm
morning.
listening.
I can kick pebbles if you want me to.
It seems rude. I don't think
Seeing
Pebbles
as
would be
she's
very
the only
cool.
one asleep. It's fine. But as you say this, I'm going to boot Pebbles.
And I get my dagger out.
I'm going to look away like I haven't. It want me.
Is Maeve the only one that's closest to me to kick me?
Yes.
Stab a foot.
Oh. So we're just kicking people in their sleep now. Cat can't even have a nap. Alright, I see how it is.
Sorry, Pebbles. There's just this passage in the book I got from Maggie. I think I found something about us. In the time of veiling mists, the chosen shall rise, marked by the ancients upon verdant guise. With symbols of creation upon their skin, will hold the power to end or begin. The world's fate in their hands shall rest, to heal the fractures or fail the test. Seek the primordial shards broken in time, for therein lies the power to climb.
Do you
Hey.
also send us that?
I'll send it to you.
I can forward it to the campaign handouts.
Okay, thank you.
Indeed.
So that's referring to us then.
Yes, I mean,
We're
marked
gonna
by
get-
the ancients, an verdant guise with symbols of creation upon their skin.
And
Does
we're going to
that
get
sound familiar to anyone? As he holds up the mark on his arm.
and we're going to
And
get tested.
begin.
This is the mark of Bromra.
It could also be the mark of Vumbra.
Bromkrog.
That's the one.
It says we're going to hold the power to end or begin. So we shall see.
Is that everything? Is that all you wanted to share? Was a little haiku? Can I go back to sleep now?
They're kind of directly in.
Did you get woke up?
I mean, you woke her up,
I
mate.
don't even look at her. I don't even look at you.
Someone give her a saucer of milk or something.
I drag my bedroll away from all of yous.
Okay.
I'm going away.
I do a Jeremiah.
Yes, most cats are lactose intolerant.
And I go back into
Well,
fetal position.
she said before, she's not a cat.
Right.
Keep my dagger in my hand at my chest like this.
Night pebbles.
I'm going to go back to looking at the stars.
Okay.
Oh. Fall asleep reading the book, I guess.
Okay. Who's doing first watch?
Me. I'll go to
Roll me perception, please.
Oh, here we go, cliffhanger.
Shit.
Oh,
It's
Rashad
too early
appears
for
again.
that.
He's pissed. His
I'm
prisoner
bloody
escaped.
I've got an 8.
You hunker down into your stasis. And it's weird for 260. He's kind of knows these people, but they don't know him. He has spent time with these people without them knowing, technically. He has seen and heard every single conversation without them knowing.
What a creep.
And going through your mind as you look out, not your first time being on watch, all that goes through your head is, I don't trust that one with wings. Not in the slightest.
Okay.
And you know
History
what?
often repeats itself. Not on your watch. And your watch goes without any issue.
260 is going to kill Jeremiah.
Who's taking second watch? Okay, as you pass each other to take over watches. 260 to go and stasis somewhere else.
Do I get any vibes from 260?
Yeah. He'll just be quite standoffish. Are you sure you can keep watch all right?
It wouldn't be the first time.
What, you've kept watch good 3 times before?
Yes.
Make sure no one dies.
That is the basic premise, yes.
It's just like squints his eyes. Yeah. Just walks off.
He squints back.
I'm watching you.
Okay, I hope you like the view.
The sexual tension is palpable.
Who doesn't love a good old squinting contest?
Yeah. And then 260
Just keep that body safe, 260. Mishi's going to want it back eventually.
That's if he takes you back.
I think he can.
We'll see. Hate to clip your wings.
Yes, I had
Yes.
wings. Very funny.
I can help you take him off. If you need me, just give me a shout. I'll rip him off your back.
Is that all you wanted to say? Any other quips?
One hour.
Wonderful. Go sit down and let your mind go blank. You're good at that, aren't you?
I'll just be watching you.
Okay. And you have eyes.
That's right. That's right. He's just going to sit down then where he's positioned and just staring in your direction.
Okay.
Then I'll take out his short sword and whetstone and start sharpening it, looking at 260.
Okay. Jeremiah, can you please roll me perception for your watch, please?
As you're staring at 260 and not out there. Did you get disadvantage?
Natural 1 for 3.
Beautiful.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You are so distracted by 260 and his presence. That you realise all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm supposed to be watching. And you look up and there is a cart pulling up right next to you. And a small little dwarf gets off the cart, lays down a bedroll, and lays down.
Excuse me?
Hello.
Do we know you?
No, not that I know of. Do I know you?
Well, I mean, one would assume with the familiarity you've shown by just rocking up and sleeping here.
Do you own this grass?
No.
Good night then.
It's like morning, isn't it?
He lays down. On the side of his cart, you see Barnabas the Bumbling Alchemist, written in very bad paint. And with your new camping buddy, the rest of your watch goes uneventfully. You may all mark off a long rest on your sheet if you are needing to.
Woohoo.
And that is where we'll end today's session. Fresh for a new day in the plains of Ethany. Off to a new location for the first time properly in campaign.
Yeah.
So much tension.
You can all have a level up.
Yeah!
Hey!
Wow.
Yes. Look there.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That is brilliant.
I've just realised what I get.
Yes, same.
If you all want to roll your hit points now, and then at the beginning of next session, we will go over what you've put a level in and any new fun stuff that you want to share. You can keep stuff secret, or you can let people know what you've,
Oh my God,
what you've
that's
got.
Level 5's when my
If-
insta-kill kicks in.
If you roll a 1, by the way, obviously you can re-roll that for your hit
Oh, I
points.
can!
That's why I said it, because I saw your face.
That's not bad.
Read out what you rolled, please, so people know.
I got a 5.
Beautiful.
Are we rolling
7.
on the VTT?
Beautiful.
I got an
No,
8.
no, roll on an actual dice.
10.
8,
10.
nice.
That's 10.
Just double check. Mine's a 1d8, isn't it? 1d. I'm sure it's
That's
1d.
not a 10.
That's a D8.
Yeah.
Yours is a D8, Reese,
Yeah.
which is the one that Ed just had in his hand, which is like 2 pyramids stacked on top of each other.
That's a D10.
Oh, nice. 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Come on. Something high. Come on.
Can you
Come on.
dodge?
Come on.
8.
Nice.
Well done.
Good stuff.
1, 2, 7.
Sick.
Stick.
Yeah, boy.
So, hit points rolled. We will go over at the beginning of next session what you have picked to level up in, if you wanted to add anything in different classes, and what new fun features and stuff that you are now able to do if you want to. On that note, because I have a very bad headache, we will end session.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. If you got to this point, then we absolutely love you. I know there are some people that
Thank
do,
you.
which is nice. Thank you for all of the Sergey fans in chat. Again, they've been slowly trickling through. Thank you, Bearded Warman, for the follow. Thank you to everyone who watches on YouTube, Twitch. It means a lot to a channel like us. So if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you sub and give us a like. give us a comment. Share our video, that also helps if you want to share it on Reddit and tell people about us.
Yep.
But other than that,
Tell your
we will
friends.
see you.
Tell your friends.
Exactly
Tell
that.
your parents. Get everyone watching.
Tell
Just
your
get
sisters
everyone
and your
watching. We're
brothers.
fun.
I'm sure there's a song in there somewhere. But yes, we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.